Hey guys, today we're back checking out another amazing Ferrari from D&M Motorsports. This is a 1987 Ferrari 328 GTS. Paying close attention to detail, this is really almost a perfectly immaculate car. The paint looks wet, car's all original. The only modification you're going to see is the wheel, which is a chrome dipped wheel. We'll take a look at that in a second. But the front end of the car really is immaculate. You've got a few stone chips below here. I mean, keep in mind, for an all original car with 43,000 miles, you're really not going to replicate anything like that. Beautiful Ferrari badge right there, but really gorgeous. Everything's in perfect working order. Fully serviced car. As I said on the side here, you're going to find the factory wheel. Now, they have been chromed. This is a brand new set of Bridgestone Potenza tires, 205/55 R16 up front here. Pininfarina badging. You're going to find this on a lot of the Ferrari vehicles. It does indicate the design house that actually designed the body of the car. On the rear though, again, brand new. Wheels and tires are in excellent condition all the way around. 225/50 R16 on the rear. This car is extremely solid. Just pop the door wide open, give it a good slam. I mean, this is a really well cared for car and not compromised. Nothing's ever happened to this car. It's got a clean history, no structural issues with the car. But we'll look at the rear. All stock factory exhaust. You don't have any upgrades there, but it sounds like the car runs brand new, fires up right away. You can see the Ferrari badge here on the deck lid, but I mean, from standing alongside the car, it absolutely looks brand new. Let's see what's under the hood. Mounted right behind the driver is Ferrari's 3.2 liter V8 engine. Now in this tune, as a stock car, it makes 260 horsepower, made it to the 5-speed manual, which is routed to the rear wheels. This is really a very dependable car. When these cars are driven and taken care of and properly maintained, I don't mean like overly maintained, whereas if you don't drive the car but still do all the maintenance, it'll be good. They need to be driven to be maintained, and a lot of people keep these cars as somewhat of trailer queens. 43,000 miles on it. It's in a ripe period. You can tell this car's come from loving ownership, because whoever has had it has known how to drive it, because it drives like a brand new car. Perfectly solid, squeak free. Driving position's fantastic, alignment, brakes, you name it. It really does replicate what you'd probably get with this car if you bought it in 1987. I can't stress that enough. Under the front here, you got a little bit of extra storage, but you're going to find the spare tire. It looks like it's never been touched from the factory. It's got all the little rubber studs on it. Batteries mounted up front for weight displacement, and also you've got radiators and cooling fans up front, which I haven't heard click on once today, because this car hasn't run hot one time. Stepping in is easy in this car, especially with the top off. Obviously, it gives you a little bit of extra headroom there, but once you're in, everything feels, I mean, here, nice and solid. Steering wheel's in a fixed position, but it really replicates the experience of a true Ferrari. I consider this a true Ferrari because, I mean, this really wasn't co-engineered with anybody. This is all the Italian mind behind this car. You have your traditional gated shifter on here, which is a Ferrari hallmark. You also have the Ferrari horn, which I think is so cool. That always freaks people out when you drive by and tap the Ferrari horn. But obviously headlamps work fine, the motor's popping right up. You've got a Sony AM/FM cassette deck here, so you can grab your Phil Collins tapes and ride along. It'd be pretty amazing. Air conditioning works. Obviously blowers, everything in this car works. It's perfect operating order. I can't stress that enough, because that's always an indicator of a great car. There's always one or two little things that might be wrong with the car, but there's nothing that you can't stand behind with this car. Everything works great. And you got a working power antenna on the car. Something that surprised me today was that we actually came out, we took all of our camera equipment in the trunk here. It all actually fit back here. You still have the tools, books, but you probably could get a full set of golf clubs in here. I don't think that'd be a challenge at all. There is a top, obviously, for this car, and it does store within the car in a place you probably wouldn't even be disturbed if you didn't know it was there. All you do is grab it, pull it out, find the holes, and drop the top right on and clamp it. I'll get it from this side, but I'll do it from the other side on the way back. Grab it on this side, jack it, and your top is on. can't believe I actually get a chance to get behind the wheel of something like this on a beautiful day like today. I mean, it's a gorgeous Chicago day. In third gear, just the pickup, I mean, there's no play in this driveline at all, and to hear a Ferrari V8 like this, I'll go up to fourth, clutch takes up perfect. It's pretty spectacular. And as I come around here, I mean, obviously you can see this body, so clean. I mean, the car drives perfect. You can see the steering's super responsive and it's non-power. But here we'll go back down to third. You can hear a little bit of my pickup here. All right, a question to pretty much any car fanatic out there. Who hasn't absolutely dreamed of owning a Ferrari? Well, today I'm driving the dream. I'm not saying that to rub it in your face. I'm just saying that this car is so attainable that anybody who's in the sports car market looking to step into a Corvette, you can find yourself a unbelievable Ferrari. This particular one's an 87. It shows 43,000 miles, just hovering close to 44 here, but fully serviced. Exceptional condition car. What I mean by exceptional condition is the build quality is unreal. I've been driving the car all day. Aero straight, there's no squeaks or rattles. The non-power steering gives you all the feedback you could want from a car like this, but it's still light. This car doesn't weigh a whole ton. I keep forgetting it's a dog leg left first gear here, but look at that. Barely any power to take it out, but Ferrari V8. There's no other V8 that sounds like that, even today. The marketplace has a lot of these cars available, and taking into account, you know, you're going to find the cars that have 10, 15, 20,000 miles on them, but chances are that a lot of those miles were put on when the car was brand new, or closer to when it was brand new, and might have sat for some time. Those cars will nickel and dime you to death. What I've found remarkable about this car, and I have driven it for a little while today, I wanted to get it warmed up and get a good feel for it, because Ferraris are the kind of cars, they're delicate, but if you treat them right, they'll treat you right. The tires are brand new, the alignment's aero straight, the brakes feel fantastic, the clutch feels brand new. You don't even need to give the engine any gas when you bring up the clutch, it'll take itself right out. But behind me is the 3.2 liter V8, hence the name 328. It's a 3.2 liter V8 engine. The air conditioning we had on earlier blows cold. Everything works perfectly. It's a really well cared for car, and you can tell it's been driven right on startup. The idle's nice and smooth, the torque's there from the low end. It's the indication that the car's been driven, that whoever had this car loved it and obviously took great care of it. And the condition speaks, I mean, so much for the car. The build quality is spectacular. We're hitting some big bumps here and you can't hear a squeak or rattle at all. It's actually really comfortable. No complaints out of me. I'd buy this car. Be an excellent first Ferrari. You know, think about what you get in a used Porsche 911 for the same market value. What's your thrill factor? How many people have given us thumbs up today in this car? How good does this thing look just sitting at the curb? Not only that, I mean, here, fifth to third. I don't know any Porsches that make noise like that.